TOP 101, where I explain a 21 Pilots concept in 10 minutes or less. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about the legendary, the myth, regional at best. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having a good day today. Hope your day is going well and hope it continues to go well. Regional at Best, the second full-length album from 21 Pilots that the mainstream audience and most streaming services don't acknowledge. That there's a lot of people who know 21 Pilots, who know the discography, but don't know about regional at best. Most streaming services don't acknowledge it. There's one streaming services that acknowledges it in full, which would be Deezer, but Apple Music, Spotify, and other services don't acknowledge regional at best. Why is that? Well, we need to go to the very beginning. We need to go to self-titled. Back when 21 Pilots released Self-Titled in 2009, 21 Pilots was actually a trio. It's not the duo that we are so used to today. There were three members of that band. There was Tyler Joseph, who played piano, who sung. There was their bass player, Nick Thomas, and of course there was their drummer. Not Josh Dunn. It was Chris Solly. This was the original incarnation of 21 Pilots. These three guys, and they released Self-Titled together. They recorded Self-Titled and released it to the people. Then as time moved forward, we started to see them do other gigs and introduce some songs that would eventually appear on Regional at Best. There is a very weird video out there of them performing Slow Town in what looks like to be an Apple Music store. It is the weirdest thing, but it's weird because you see Nick, you see Chris, but you do not see Josh. Josh Dunn joined the band in 2011 after Chris Solly left, and then Nick left, and they had to figure out how to be a two-piece and perform live with bass, with all these intricate parts, which is how Regional at Best comes. If you go to the 21 Pilots YouTube channel and scroll to the very bottom of their catalog, the very first video is their Jar of Hearts cover, which does not feature Josh. Then eventually you'll get Forrest, and then the whole talk about of Regional at Best. The making of Regional at Best and touring with Regional at Best. The track listing for Regional at Best, which was released on July 8th, 2011. The track listing was Gun for Hands, Holding On To You, Ode to Sleep, Slow Town, Car Radio, Forest, Glowing Eyes, Kitchen Sink, Anathema, Lovely, Ruby, Trees, Be Concerned, and Clear. And there was later a release which was sent out to a newsletter which included songs House of Gold and 2. Now, some of these songs may sound familiar because there are songs on Regional at Best that eventually make their way to Vessel. Guns for Hands, Holding On To You, Ode to Sleep, Car Radio, Trees, and House of Gold all made it onto Vessel. And then the UK got a bonus release of Vessel, which included a mastered version of Forest, Glowing Eyes, and Kitchen Sink. And they performed these. And the production on Regional at Best, be honest, it's not the best. It's not exactly up to par with Self-Titled. There's a lot of people who love Regional at Best, but they will admit the production on it is lacking because it was just produced by Tyler and produced by Josh. So, they toured with Regional at Best. It's weird to find Regional at Best performances on YouTube because they're like fever dreams because these songs aren't acknowledged by the band today. The reason why it's not for sale, the reason why it's not on streaming services is when 21 Pilots signed their label to their label Fueled by Ramen. Tyler fought to keep the rights and maintain the streaming and online selling of Self-Titled. He fought for that. For Regional at Best, the rights transferred over to Fueled by Ramen. So Fueled by Ramen decided, we're gonna pull it back. We're gonna pull this release. To which these songs on Regional at Best eventually made their way onto Vessel and the bonus tracks to Vessel. Lovely was also in that UK bonus release and has a music video. It's a music video that was exclusive to Japan. And there are 6 songs off of Regional Best that have never been remastered, have never been recorded. Those ones being Slowtown, which is a precursor to Stressed Out. If you take a look at those two back to back, they talk about the same thing lyrically. Ruby was not remastered, a very lovely song about someone who went to Tyler's church. A Be Concerned was not remastered, which featured an artist named Yosef, who recently released their own version of Be Concerned onto Spotify as well. The song Clear, which talks about Tyler in his relationship with God, conveying his faith through messages, a song that was not remastered. And then the song 2, which many people have labeled very anxiety-inducing. Twitchy, let's do it. Yeah, that is very anxiety-inducing song. And people have rediscovered Regional Best over the years. It's a rite of passage for a 21 Pilots diehard fan, or someone who's getting introduced to the clique, to go on a path to listen and to discover Regional Best. I had one, and it goes all around, because there's the trade in the Google Drive way. There's a way of finding it online. If you search Regional at Best free stream, there's an archive site that will have it just on its site, and you can go ahead and listen to these songs off of Regional at Best. There have been many rumors over the years that Regional Best was going to get remastered. That it was going to get re-released, re-recorded for albums. But all these rumors just were rumors. Nothing eventually happened. There was a lot of speculation this past year that they were going to do something for Regional Best's 10th year anniversary. Mainly being that the live stream experience started with the Regional at Best documentary, and then went all the way up to their latest stuff. But the fact that there was the Regional Best documentary airing first, many people thought they were going to re-release Regional Best. There's an interview where Tyler said they were going to do something for Regional Best's 10-year anniversary, which turned out, hey, here's the music video for Saturday. Thanks, guys. But Tyler has a well record to acknowledge that he does not like Regional Best all that much. He considers that album a bunch of demos, to which if you take a look at Regional Best and Vessel, you can see that, and especially if you listen to it, because songs are more polished on Vessel, especially if we take a look at dramatically changed songs like Trees, because Trees on Vessel is a work of art. It's a masterpiece. Trees on Regional at Best is Tyler Joseph in a microwave, because it is super robotic. And there are people who speculate Regional Best always coming back. As of recording this, Tyler Joseph owns the rights to the songs. He bought all the names of the songs, all the rights back for his publishing purposes, as well as everything that was on No Fun Intended. Tyler Joseph owns the rights to these songs, which means he has the power to do whatever he wants. If he wants to re-release them to the public, he certainly can. If he wants to re-record them, he can. If he never wants to re-release them again, he can. And it's all up to him. So, that was Regional at Best. Occasionally you can find Regional at Best on Spotify, because someone will put it on the podcast section of Spotify, and then they'll get removed a couple days later. But it happens. It happens. You can still find the album on Spotify, but all the tracks have been removed, because that's just the way Spotify works. Just the way Spotify works. That they don't want you to have Regional at Best because Tyler doesn't like it. Well, guys, we're on the 9th minute mark. So that was Regional at Best explained in 10 minutes or less. What's your favorite Regional at Best track? Let me know down in the comment section below. Mine is Anathema. I love Anathema. It's in my top 5 favorite 21 Pilot songs of all time. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I will see you later. Let me know what you want to see from the TOP 101 series, and I'll make sure to include it anytime I need a video really quick. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Goodbye, and good night. More importantly, have a good day, and I'll see you later.